family. A house. A history drenched in violence. The film franchise made it a legend. But the true story is a tale of vanished victims and a violence that never truly ended. This isn't just a ghost story. This is a case file. Welcome to Vanished and Violent. Tonight, we investigate the truth behind the horror. Case file hashtag 71-113. The subjects: Roger and Carolyn Perron and their 5 daughters. The location: a remote farmhouse, built in 1736. The claim: persistent, multisensory paranormal phenomena. But this wasn't the work of a single monster. The history of this house is a catalog of the vanished. The Warrens documented not 1, but 8 distinct entities. A woman named Bathsheba, a previous owner named John Arnold, a little girl named April, a sea captain. Each one a soul that had in its own way vanished, but refused to leave. Their residual energy, a quiet, lingering violence. Hollywood needed a villain. They chose Bathsheba Sherman. The film paints her as a witch who sacrificed her child to the devil and cursed the land. A figure of pure, supernatural violence. The reality is far murkier. The real Bathsheba was a farmer's wife who lived in the 1800s. The dark legend stems from the death of an infant in her care. It was ruled an accident, a diaper pin puncture, but small towns breed dark rumors. The truth of what happened to that child has vanished to history, leaving only a violent story that was perfect for a movie script. Every case needs its investigators. Enter Ed and Lorraine Warren. The film portrays them as saintly heroes. But in the true crime world, their role is more complex. They were the curators of these stories. They understood the line between fact and a frighteningly good narrative. Did they help a terrified family? Yes. But did they also help the vanished become box office monsters? Absolutely. They built an empire on these stories. The violent hauntings they described were always perfectly tailored for maximum impact. The film's climax shows a violent exorcism, a battle for a mother's soul, a definitive victory. But according to the Perron daughters, that ending is pure fiction. It vanished from the real case file. The real family endured the phenomena for 10 years. There was no Hollywood ending, just a slow, grinding terror. The violence wasn't a demon to be defeated, it was the house itself. And that is a far more disturbing truth. So what's the verdict? The Conjuring takes a kernel of truth, a family haunted by the vanished and the violent echoes of the past, and weaponizes it into a perfect horror film. The real story isn't about a witch. It's about how history and tragedy can stain a location, and how those stains are exploited for a story. Did the truth vanish to make a better movie? Or does the real story unsettle you more? Let us know in the comments. If you want to investigate more cases where the truth has vanished, subscribe to Vanished and Violent. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next investigation into the violent intersection of true crime and horror. Until next time, remember, some stories don't end. They just vanish.